The odds of Blade being a secret MCU movie of 2022 are really high right now. First things first, I gotta take you all the way back to pre-pandemic. People like Charles Murphy had hinted at, and actually he straight up had it as a pinned tweet. That pinned tweet said that Blade was going to be an October 2022 movie. Now this was all pre-COVID, and actually, if I'm being honest, COVID actually gave Marvel more time to plan things out. We'll get more into that later. Now, I know you're saying, how is this movie going to make that 2022 release date when they just announced the writer like not even 2 months ago? Well, I'll put it to you this way. Just because they had announced a writer then didn't mean the writer hadn't been working on it for months now. Same thing with the director. And I know they haven't announced the director yet, but we're getting close to the usual time frame of when Marvel Studios would announce a director. And actually, they tend to have directors ready on the go for a project when they start doing castings. Obviously, Mahershala Ali was an exception, but we're getting some actual like secondary character castings for Blade. Interestingly enough, one of them is for a 15-year-old black female, which sounds like a character that never made its debut in the comics, Blade's daughter, which, I think that's going to be a very interesting thing for the MCU to do, to really differentiate themselves from, well, the OG Blade movies. Now, production is rumored to start by some really, really reputable people in late 2021. So we're looking at a September through December production period. Now, if you know anything about Marvel Studios, they tend to have a 12 to 14 month turnaround time from when they start filming to a release date of a movie. And then there are some exceptions for that on the longhand side, being Civil War. Black Widow is one of those exceptions for the shorthand side, and it actually had an 11-month turnaround time from its initial filming to, well, its first release date. Please let Black Widow keep its current release date. Now, there are rumors that this movie is going to be smaller in scale compared to other MCU movies, which again is just more evidence to back up that it's going to be able to make that October 7th, 2022 release date. Giving us 5 movies in 2022. Damn. That just hit me. Damn. March 25th, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. May 4th, 7th, or 8th or something like that is going to be Thor Love and Thunder. July, I think it's either 7 or 8, is going to be Black Panther 2. October 7th would be Blade. And November 11th would be Captain Marvel 2. Holy shit. Now, the last thing I got to talk about is, well, that's not going to be enough time for a full theatrical run. Well, and later this year, as we're going to see, so long as nothing gets delayed, Eternals is going to be coming out within 2 months, within a month or 2 months. Actually, no, Eternals comes out in November, and Spider-Man Far From Home comes out in December. So they're like, what, a month apart from each other? Also, there have been comments from Bob Chapek straight up saying that, look, we can't do these theatrical runs anymore because of COVID, and that just might carry out through the rest of the MCU so they can pump out more content. And actually, now that I think about it, that's a good thing now for the MCU movies during COVID season, because look, man, like, Kevin Feige is very against like hybrid releases, but if Black Widow runs for maybe 5 or 6 weeks, because not every city has the same situation as Los Angeles. So if Black Widow runs for like 5 or 6 weeks, then goes to Disney Plus right after that, they still get to see box office and everyone still can see the movie from their home. It would just be at a later date. Hi, Editor Dirt Theorist here. 2 things that I forgot to mention in the Blade Theory video while I was recording it is that one of the creators of Blade, Marv Wolfman, I believe his name is, has publicly said that that Blade is coming out next year. And 2, and the other thing is that the Disney Plus Investors Day call sheet had all of the MCU projects listed in order, even though some of the dates aren't the same. What I mean by the dates have changed is obviously Black Widow and Shang-Chi and Loki have slightly later dates, but the release order of everything is still the same, and it has Blade listed as after Black Panther 2, but before Captain Marvel 2. So, back to the video. Damn, the more I think about this Blade movie sounds like it could be like the MCU version of The Last of Us, which I'm down for. Fuck it, let's just make Blade yeah, fuck it, let's do that instead. And with that, cue the music, is the end of this video. If you like this type of content, you know, Marvel theories and stuff like that, go ahead and like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.